Hey guys, Coach Hunter here. Mackenzie helped me out. So today I want to talk about some stuff I was watching on the fights this last weekend. I think there might be the only fights we'll have for a while, so it's I think really interesting to go back and rewatch. I was looking at the prelims, and a fight that everyone should really pay a lot of attention to was Bryce Mitchell versus Rosa Charles.
De La Rosa.
No, this is Rosa.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. And by the way, there's a fight tonight.
Oh, there you go. Even more. But guys, that fight was amazing. An incredible grappling exchange between two black belts. And everyone thought that Rosa had the advantage on the ground, but it was a completely one-sided fight with domination on the groundwork, which I thought was pretty awesome. You know, so it was really fun to see, and there was some really incredible stuff there. So let's get into it. So one of the main things that people know Bryce Mitchell for, Turtle, is head this way toward the camera. Yeah. The twister, right? The twister is known as like a kind of a exotic or an advanced submission. I do think that it's can be difficult, but it just depends on what your game is. Some people have made it their A game, right? So turn this way a little bit. Turn. Follow my hand, yeah. Oh, don't fall over. Where's your base? Come on, that's why you're falling over, because you're in a base. So, Bryce had this turtle position. So he's on top of, in a side ride position of his opponent, of Rosa, okay? He takes his outside leg, he brings it in, and goes to a leg ride, okay? Lift your hips leg, don't have to force it in. Okay, you can see, turn with me. My leg came through, it's not just inside her legs, it's woven to her ankle, okay? What's nice about this is that it's a position where if I sit low, I can control her hips. I can strike here, okay? Really decent striking position. I can throw punches from either side. I really connected my hips to her hips, and if she tries to stand up,
I'm not going anywhere.
It's going to be very difficult. Not impossible. Go ahead and stand up, right? Especially if I have control of her back, right? It's going to be really difficult for her to get away, okay? So it's a smart move, but it also plays really well into Bryce Mitchell's strengths, which are apparently the truck, okay, and the twister especially. He still has the only, or one of two of the twister finishes in UFC history. So my arm comes through between her head and her arm, to her neck here, underneath her armpit. Turn with me. Coming through and hooking her arm. I'm gonna sit to my hip and pull her through, okay, right here. Turn with me. You'll see my legs. My inside leg stays. My other leg goes over and across behind her ankle, and a great extension here to really lock her in place. Okay? He gets control right away of this wrist. So he gets baseball bat style control a lot of different ways, but I've seen him do both. But get this control here. I'm gonna pass through it and get to here. Okay, passing this arm from in front of them to behind him, swimming inside. Arm that's close to her head goes inside. Okay, passing behind my back. We're just chilling now, right? So from here, nasty strikes, elbows, right? Boom to the face. He actually landed because Rosa did a brilliant job of defending. Like, he was in here dead to rights. At one point, he even got the head. Okay, so the normal finish of the twister, usually people just go right here, hand to hand, S-grip style, and pull her head in for the spine lock. Okay, you could also, this is going to be particularly mean, but you get deep here, right? And yeah, it's even hard for her to get there. But if she had better spinal mobility, we might be able to get to a figure 4 bicep grip and then going through. Okay, and I was just pulling my arm. The real finish is hipping in here. That's what's really going to shatter the spine. Okay, there's many other things to do from this position. I mean, we have, and he also did at one point. He's fighting here. You got arm free, and he just took the back, right? With a small extension, I mean, it's an easy back take, okay? And from the back, Mackenzie starts coming up, driving into me. It's okay. I just go back to the truck, right? Start re-attacking the twister, okay? So from this position as well, and just from the back also, if we have the back We have the twister, same thing. Mackenzie starts going back flat to the mat. Bryce dove into this head and arm choke. So, get back to my back mount. What he was doing really, really well was he's controlling here, he's trying for the choke. Rosa scooted out. We just actually have the same angle to the camera, just closer. Come over here. So, as Rosa scooted out, he went from this underhook side, under the head, getting his head all the way through deep, right? He was going for the side choke, right here, hand to hand, you know, and then squeeze, get the finish, okay? Rosa was doing a good job of stalling that out by bringing his hand and answering the phone. So now when I try to squeeze and finish, it's much more difficult. You can see it wasn't perfect. You could hear, especially without the crowd, guys, it was really interesting to hear like the gurgling when he was like in a tight choke but not quite able to be finished. And it was deep. He was gurgling, he was red, you know, and there's no crowd noise to cover that up. But if I squeeze here, because he might be able to tough it out, right? Yeah, I can see she's toughing it, she's good, she's deep breathing. Okay, so, and Rosa did a really good job of stalling that and escaping. Really nice sort of attack and counter sequence and show of toughness from Rosa.
Will you show it again and just flow through it without speaking? Because that was very well done.
So, oh, sorry, turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle, we go to leg ride, right? You hook this arm, wrap it back, try capturing this arm, go from our twister. She escapes, pull her feet. We're still on the back. Right, she escapes there. She turns away from me. Turn away. Go back to the back. Right, so forth. We also had a nice entry from the mount when Rosa started trying to hit knee elbow escape. Knee elbow escape. He kept on catching right here, getting underneath his arm and getting that head and arm choke thread again. We sort of started everything back off to the races. From the head and arm choke, she does often take the back, from the back, truck, and sometimes, and just enter through that cycle. And of course, striking all the way. It's a good time. So if you haven't seen that fight, guys, check it out. If you have Fight Pass, it's there as the prelims. So guys, thank you. Coach Hunter here saying, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.